a lot of niggas that I may affiliate with, but they could never be breadwinners, cause they not my for your material. You know what I'm saying?
Swear to God. You know. Look in the mirror, what do you see? I see someone dealing with heartbreak. When I love a nigga, my heart ache. I know how a Cuban cigar tastes, but that do not help with the heart pain. My little brother died in a car chase. They spent on my older brother from inside the wheel. He got the car sprayed. Guess he got through in a crossway. Thankful that we ever crossways. Wonder do heaven got always. Praying how much I say always. Salute OG Booby, that's all day. Bringing it back on the causeway. Ain't fucking with niggas, they all fake. It's up on my end and they all hate. You can't get mad at a nigga who getting it if he not carrying y'all weight. I had to make a decision. Bro, on a mission to get it while y'all wait. I get the coffee delivered, metric ton off the boat in a tall crate. Maybe I'm having an off day. Maybe I had a heart in my heart chain. Look in the mirror. I see a great man. But look in the mirror. I see a great man. Just look in the mirror. I see a great man. I see a great man. I see a great man. I used to live like a caveman, stressed until I done got gray hair. Me and Odell Beckham having conversations relating to life well. I told him I used to have nightmares of somebody killing me, trying to get rid of me. Bitch, I'm really retarded. You gotta finish me right there. Say Mizey was smiling when somebody shot him. Diamonds on hit in the night air. Let it breathe for a minute. I mean, did a nigga not think that this day would come? I mean, from a law we come to a law we must return. I put a 4 in a 2-liter and remembers the Joe and we all well. I put a hole in a 2-seater. I press on the floor in the car bell. Running around like a Barksdale. Dump through a mouse with the cartel. Sell you a dog with a small tail. Low to the ground with a large heel. The hoe that you love and she garbage. I'ma go room in the Corvette. Take your shoes off in the apartment. We could go sit on the carpet. Look, I made you some tea, she got all wet. But I am not falling for all that. I hit from the back and she all yeah. Now you gonna leave and no call back. I hit from the back and she on, yeah. You gotta leave and don't call back. Only the player shit I entertain. I done matured, I was being lame. I had some cuts turned into stains. You know I'm still praying for the flame. I'm still affiliated with the game. Bread on the game. Cop lights, no looking around at the stoplight. These niggas be acting they not right. And all this security top flight. That might have went over your head a little bit, but it come off a Friday with my F's. Smoking a clip running nice F's. We tryna celebrate another season. I'm tryna levitate it out of reach. I'm trying meditation with my breathing. I'm trying better ways of living decent. I'm on some medication, got me thinking. I roll a cigarette with sativa. I'm on a different level on the keys. I'm on a different level on the keys. I'm on a different level on the keys.
Lord, let me forgive, never let me forget. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You won't beef with the king, what is you gonna do? We back. This is another episode of Hood Tales with ConeHead coming to you live and direct. This is a late evening special, man. It's a tribute to the man who gave me life, the man who I guess I take a lot of my characteristics when it comes to the hustle in the street from, which is my biological father, Gregory Lester Monts Sr. Today is his birthday, Juneteenth. I know it's a national holiday for a lot of people to take off from work. They talking about freedom from slavery and things of that nature. But every time Juneteenth come around, it's a tribute and a remembrance of my biological father. Like I say, I'm 3rd generational dope boy, 3rd generational hustler, 3rd generational street nigga, whatever you want to call it. My dad was a very, very big man in the streets and was very, very successful at what he did hustling wise. He graduated from Paxton High School, ended up running a whole bunch of different conglomerates when it came to the hustle. Had a lot of properties, a lot of businesses and things like that. And he was only 25 before he was murdered or killed or whatever at the rat hole back in '83. From the stories that my mother tell me, that was the love of her life. She was crazy about my daddy. She's still crazy about my daddy all these years, and he been gone probably 40 plus. And just to know that he made that much of an impact on her and he made such an impact on his side of the family. Like, my dad was the glue. He was the fun. He was the everything. And when they lost him, they lost a big part of the family. But today, they still are. You know, they celebrate him. When I come around, they see me, like my aunts and my uncle. They just see their brother when I come into their presence. I think my mom sees him when she sees me. And she was telling one of her friends and former co-workers that I'm her favorite. And I'm like, you're not supposed to have favorites. Them two old ladies talk about, yes, you do. And so, you know, this is just a time for me to celebrate my father, man. I mean, he was an awesome guy from what I was told. I never knew him. I never got a chance to, you know, share any experiences with him. But, you know, he and my mother coming together created me. And I'm blessed and I'm thankful that she didn't abort me and he didn't tell her to abort me. And he, from what I was told, was a very hands-on father. Like, he used to come and get me and spend time with me. And, you know, my granddaddy and him had a little, you know, tussle, choice of words, and some shots was exchanged. But all in all, he was a good person. You know, he didn't do what people thought was right at the time in his era, as far as selling drugs and hustling and a kingpin and all that. But he helped out a lot of people, especially family-wise, and he showed appreciation to everybody. And today was, you know, would have been nice to go out there to the grave and put some flowers out there and clean it up a little bit and, you know, do some things for him, like, you know, put some cards out there like I did last year, and maybe go out there with my auntie and my cousin and stuff, and just, you know, just have us a moment or whatever. And you know, it's just amazing to know, you know, all the accolades and achievements that he done while he was here on earth. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just amazing to know that he was very important. You know. You know. But at the end of the day, it's just one of those things. But hopefully, you know, I'm making him proud by the things that I've achieved and the things that I've done in life. And hopefully he's watching over me in heaven and he got a smile on his face. Like he my guardian angel or something. You know, I kind of get a little, you know, sentimental when it comes to him because, like, I never knew him. I never really remember him. So it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? One of those things. You know. So for me, I just try to think that I'm making him proud and I'm carrying his legacy, and you know, my kids are carrying my legacy and his legacy together. So, you know, those who have lost their fathers, you know, to the streets or prison system or just any, you know, natural causes of death or anything, you know, I don't know what it feels like because I wasn't present when these events transpired, but I just regret that he wasn't here to meet his grandkids. I think that's the only regret that I ever have had in my life about my father. Like the stories about the Cadillac situation, and he bought both Cadillacs from the showroom floor from him and my granddad, and how he used to just carry himself and he wasn't nothing to play with. And I have a lot of his characteristics. I have a lot of his traits. I have some of my mom's as well, but it's like a deadly concoction or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like the atom bomb. The two molecules come together and you create atom bomb, which is me. But I'm blessed and I'm thankful that the Rottweiler and Boss Lady raised me, though. You know, getting to know my other side of my family, it's not bad at all. Like, my dad's side is really dope. Like, they're very, very family orientated. They're a close-knit family. They support each other. They look out for each other. They help one another, and they there for each other. You couldn't ask for anything more. I got cousins up and down Miami, Lauderdale, Texas, California, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Texas, everywhere, man. I got a big family. And if you have that opportunity to have your father still around and he's still in your life, and y'all was able to get over some of the things that might have offset y'all relationship, give that opportunity a chance to grow and blossom. Don't always be selfish and think about you and what you didn't have. It's a blessing to have those people still in your life. Because I didn't have the opportunity to hug my dad's neck. I didn't have the opportunity to spend time with him and talk and pick his brain about certain things. Because I'm in a cross right now. And I just say to myself some days, like, how did he get through this shit? How did he make it? How did he bounce back? Like, what was it? He didn't live long. He only got 25 good years on this earth. And my grandmother passed away 4 years after my dad did. So she passed away like at 48 years old. So my aunt was left with just family to help raise her because my granddaddy was already gone. And my dad was helping my grandma with raising my Uncle Bob, Aunt Barbara, Aunt Linda, and my Auntie Shell. So, if you have your dad around and he's still functioning and can talk and walk and comprehend and communicate, don't hesitate to try to just, get past your hurts and get past your devastations and disappointments and things like that, because you never know. Like, I didn't get a chance to, and I'm disappointed that I wasn't allowed to even just see his face. I don't even remember him picking me up or taking me nowhere. And so sometimes I get a little disappointed because I wish God would have gave me that opportunity to at least get a eyesight of my dad, or to help me remember him holding me and picking me up and stuff like that, and saying whatever you say when you have a baby in your arms, what I'm saying, an infant and shit. Like, I wish I could remember, but it just wasn't meant to be. But Dad, I love you. Hopefully I'm down here making you proud, even though at times it seems like I'm letting you down. I just pray that I can turn it around. And as long as you are up in heaven watching over me, I'm thankful and I'm blessed to have you. It doesn't seem that way at times, but I do think about you a lot, and I sincerely do love you, even though I didn't get a chance to know you. I wish it was different, and I wish that I had a chance to see you one last time, just to ask you some questions that I just been holding on to for a long time. But I promise that I'm gonna get out of this rut. I'm gonna get out of this bullshit I'm in, and I'm gonna make you even prouder to have me as your son. I wasn't blessed to have the opportunity to get to know you, but I believe that one day I'll see you again, and you'll be like, I'm well pleased, my son. You did me right. You carried my name. You carried my name, and you did what you had to do as a man, and you raised my grandkids the best way you could. And I believe that one day will come, and I will have that opportunity to see my father again. This is Hood Tell the ConeHead.